The New York Liberty.
New York Liberty.
New York Liberty.
New York Liberty.
The New York Liberty, the 2020 WNBA champion.
What incredible end it was to the season. New York Liberty finally bringing home the championship. But what now? You're curious, right? Well, I got you covered. Come with us for the ultimate WNBA off-season update that'll make you ask, they're doing what now? All right, first up, we got to talk about two queens who are making waves both on and off the court, Breanna Stewart and Napheesa Collier. They're not just resting on their laurels, nah, they're changing up the entire game. How, you ask? Well, they're starting their own women's basketball league called Unrivaled. Yeah, you heard that right. Stewart and Collier, two of the top players in the WNBA, have said enough is enough. They don't want to see their top players going to hustle overseas during the off season. Instead, they want them to stay right here in the USA and get paid. Genius, right? So what exactly is this Unrivaled league? Think 3-on-3 high-speed basketball played on a smaller court with 5 players. This isn't your average summer league. It's going to be going down in January 2025. Think intense, entertaining basketball, and the players are going to be walking away with some fat checks. And you know who's already confirmed to play? Oh, just some lightweights like Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jewel Lloyd, and Angel Reese. Yes, it's going to be absolutely stacked. It'll take place over an 8-week round-robin format, and then it's playoff time, baby. The top 4 have a chance to compete for the title. They'll also have a 1-versus-1 tournament. The winner gets 250 G's. Yeah, that's $250,000 just for being the best one-on-one player in the world. Big money moves, am I right? But let's talk more about Angel Reese. Recently, she kept it 100 with us and said, yo, my WNBA paycheck isn't enough to cover my rent. Wow. So she's making moves. She's jumping headfirst into this Unrivaled league, looking to secure the bag. And it's not just about money for Reese. She has her sights set on one thing. She's looking to take her game to the next level and is talking about training with NBA legend Tim Duncan. Can you imagine her post-game training with the big fundamental himself? Making moves. She has her eyes on the prize. 2025, she is all about that championship, and you wouldn't bet against her. So now let's switch gears a bit and talk about someone who's really been turning heads in more ways than one. Cameron Brink, the LA Sparks rookie who was having a breakout season before she went and did her ACL. But you know what they say, you cannot keep a hustler down. Brink isn't just sitting at home with her leg up. Nah, she is out here making moves and building a brand. And just 7 days after her injury, she was doing a shoot for LegalZoom. What an absolute boss. Taking things to the next level and making sure she's smashing it off the court while she heals up that leg. But that's not all. Brink's off-season hasn't just been about the grind. She's taken time to enjoy herself and live that life as well. She was spotted in Paris with former NBA star Liz Cambage, and she's even found time to pick up some new hobbies, doing some watercolor and some pottery as well, and living that art life thanks to her boyfriend Ben Felter. Talk about a glow up, right? Now, let's not forget about the Rookie of the Year, the phenom herself, Caitlin Clark. She put up some serious numbers, averaging 19.2 points per game, 8.4 assists, and 5.4 rebounds. Those are some numbers that even some seasoned vets would be seriously jealous of. So what's she doing during the off season? Well, she'll be taking a break from basketball to focus on her other love, which is golf, and hitting the greens until it gets too cold in Indiana. Not just casual rounds either. She'll be taking part in the LPGA Pro-Am with Annika Sorenstam, as well as making waves at the Women's Leadership Summit in Florida. This girl has it all, am I right? And let's not forget about her charity work. Clark is using her platform to do good and reach out to the community. She's got big things planned for the off season, but she won't be competing in the Unrivaled League. She has said thanks, but no thanks. She's doing her own thing. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Why is everyone jumping on board the Unrivaled League? What's the deal? Bar Caitlin Clark, of course. Well, let me break it down for you. It's an absolute game changer. Historically, the WNBA offseason has always been a bit of a grind for the players. They would finish a hard season and then go overseas to go and supplement their income. So competing a whole season and then continuing to play year in, year out, season round, man, that takes its toll. Unrivaled allows players to stay at home, play in a fast-paced, fun environment, and still get that man. Unrivaled is set to run from January the 17th, 2025 for 8 weeks. We have 6 teams, 5 players on each team. The format is going to be as intense as any WNBA season with the best of the best involved. We have the likes of Breanna, Stewart, Napheesa, Collier, and Breanna leading the charge. And as we mentioned, they're not just stopping at team play. Remember, there's that 1 versus 1 tournament as well, with that gorgeous grand prize of $250,000 US. Man, this is gonna make things very exciting and very spicy. Now, let's be real. The off-season isn't just about bowling. It's about building brands and getting that paper, making moves off the court. We've got the likes of Reese and Cameron Brink doing exactly that and getting ready to dominate in the new season, while our girl Caitlin Clark out here swinging golf clubs and getting ready to up her game to make sure she continues to light a fire in 2025. So guys, who do you think is winning the off-season? Is it Reese with her hustle and grind? Is it Brink with her brand building empire? Or Clark doing her thing on the golf course, being charitable, just generally being awesome? Let us know in the comments and make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. Check us out and stay with the journey on what's going on with this off season. It's gonna be lit, it's gonna be epic. Stay with us and we'll see you for the next one.